Abel Aiden here with another video. Like, subscribe. I hope you enjoy this one. It's a small video, short video. I'm doing a little Thailand project. I actually forgot to start filming, so forgive me. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Just a little tutorial for some, I know. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your thoughts. I've been receiving them, and I hope my responses to you have been adequate. But Abel Aiden here on another job, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing, or I've started doing already. All right, so let's get into it. As I said, like, subscribe, turn on notifications so that whenever a video comes on stream, you can see it. All right. I have this area here to do. It's 270 square feet. I started this morning. It took me a while to square the tiling because the walls and the room is not squared. So it took me a while to kind of decide where I was going to start and how I was going to do it. So the first thing I did, once I ascertained kind of a central area, I put a line. See this line here? I hope you can see it there. And here's the nail for it. This nail right here. That line goes all the way down to the end of the room, as you can see it right along there, and stops right here. The distance between this line and that wall is 53.5 inches. In some places it's 53 inches. Right about here it's 53 inches, so the wall came out a little bit, the plaster wall, and here it's 53.5 again, and then up here it's actually 54. So I had to get a central measurement because I hate cutting, and this is porcelain tiles. I hate cutting tiles, right? And I couldn't avoid, if you notice there's a gap there, and then when I came across the doorway, I had to adjust this style, take off about 1/4 inch from this style. So, but I think I got the lining that I want, and I'm working with that for now. So I'm going to be coming straight down here. I've stopped about halfway, about 2/3 of the way here. I'm going to focus on this end up here because I want to get out all of this corner and cutting and all that kind of stuff. I want to get that out of the way, and then I can move down with just the full square tiles. So I'm using 18 by 18 tiles. Notice, I don't know if you can see with my camera, but the tiles, they have a pattern that runs in one direction. So always keep in mind when you are doing tiling, look for a pattern if it has one in it, and try to run it in line so it's formulated and it's uniform, right? That's it. So porcelain tiles, there's an issue sometimes. Porcelain tiles needs porcelain thin set. Very, very important. Poly V, this is a cement binder that I add to the mix. Just about 1/2 cup or so to each bucket. One of those buckets there. Where you need to get, of course, for flooring, you need a 1/2 inch trowel, tie trowel, and these are the rest of the tiles that I have that the homeowner stack up here. So that's what I'm doing. It's important to note there is also thin set for ceramic tiles. This cannot be used on porcelain tiles, and unfortunately the homeowner bought those 5 bags there for the porcelain tiles, and he had to correct it. So he's at a loss with that, but that is generally it right there. I'm going to be continuing this job, and hopefully I'm going to be done tomorrow. So I'm going to work on this area. I'm going to come straight across here now with these four tiles here. I'm going to come straight across with it so I can get out of this corner and start heading down that way. I hate cutting tiles. You don't believe how I hate cutting tiles. What I want to do is the line, the center line, this nylon line here. I hope you can see it. It's very, very important because from here you're going to be squaring. You're squaring all the tiles that you have. You can use another tile as well. Porcelain tiles are usually nice and square, and you need to square so everything fits proper when the other tile has to be laid. So like, subscribe. I'm going to be cutting some tiles when I do cut tiles. You see how I do that. Always wear a protective, where is it? Yeah, it's somewhere here. Always wear protection for your eyes with porcelain tiles and ceramic tiles. They chip and they fly and they go everywhere and they love eyes. So be careful with that. All right. Always wear, even if you can wear covering on your face as well, because there are times when I got chips hit me on my cheeks, my lip, and cut me. And yeah, it's not a nice feeling. All right. So protect yourself. Make sure you have safety glasses that goes around the eye so it fits properly. All right. And beyond that, work just has to continue. Yeah, I'm going to lay one. Now there's a couple ways of laying tiles. Sometimes you want to spread thin set all the way down from top to the bottom here, and then lay tiles accordingly. This year I'm doing them individually. At this time I'm doing it individually because the floor is not level and the thin set has to go different thickness in different areas, so I decided to do it individually, and I'm getting better results that way. Don't forget, look for your pattern, and you want to drop it in place right there. The edges, the corners must be flush, level. And that's as simple as it is. I don't know if one more could fit corner. So you have to adjust this one as well. I have to take off about 1/2 inch of this one. But I'm actually going to use it here instead. So this is what I'm talking about. This could be done like this. And then the tile placed on top of it. Placement. Same thing goes for another tile here. Now, I don't tie with spacers. I don't tie with spacers. All right. I use spacers on the walls. Of course, tiles slide a little most. They slide on the wall, so I use spacers on the wall. But I don't use floor spacers. I actually learned that forcefully. I was working with some Italian friends in Toronto, and the first day that I came on the job, I came with everything as a novice and loads of spacers. And my supervisor said to me, "Where the heck are you going with those spacers?" I'm like, "Well, I'm going to work." He said, No, not on my job site." So I said, "What do you mean?" And he explained to me, and I spent a couple of days and I learned how to do tiles without spacers, and that's what I do. And if you look, everything is spaced perfectly. Right? I don't use spacers. Spaced perfectly. Okay. Day 2. I left early yesterday because I got a call to referee a football game. So I had 28 more tiles to lay, and well, it was already late, so I would have probably concluded anyways, but I'm going to finish that later on today. But I also have to put some 24 by 24 tiles on the wall as well, one row on this wall. So in doing that, what you want to do is, tiles obviously slide. You want to put a straight edge. I already leveled it. I didn't bring my laser with me today, so I actually use my hand level. So you want to level it, and you want to space them as you lay them, whatever spacing you decide is necessary. So these are the tiles here. I already mixed my first bucket of mortar thin set, and I'm going to start laying those coming straight from right there, coming straight across here. Right? So I'll show you that process. I'm going to grow out the area that I finished. I still have these, 4 3s are 12, about 16 tiles to lay again in this area here, but it's my little staging area, so, and it's constantly raining outside, so I don't want to put everything outside, and then so I'll leave that for last. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grow out the area where I started first yesterday. I already started, as usual. I forgot to start filming. So I mixed the grout got into a nice paste. It's supposed to stay up without falling off. It's a nice consistency. This one may be a little bit too soft, but at least to get it a sort of a room temperature, the same consistency of butter at room temperature. It stays up, but it's soft and it's palatable. Right? So usually I would pour the grout onto the tiles, and then I would use a swooshing. I go from like kind of left to right kind of thing. But these are textured tiles, they take a lot of grout. And I'll be actually wasting grout if I do it that way. So I'm just going to do it individually within the where they join. So it's like this. Put it here, along here. And that's it. That way I don't get a whole lot at the center here where it's not needed. It's more focused where it's needed, and I get to save quite a bit too as well. And that's how it goes. I do each grid until I'm done, probably the next hour or so. I finished grouting most of it. I had to stop to clean off the tiles because I realized it was drying a little quicker than I thought. It's a lot of work to clean these off because these are textured. These are non-slip tiles, and there's a little texture in them, and it's not just simply wiping it off with the sponge. Usually if it's something like this, this is a smooth porcelain. You can use, what I do, I grout, and then I use a dry rag, and I wipe it off, but I clean it off. But this is very much textured, and it's taking a little more time, which means it's a little more frustrating. So this is just a first initial clean, and once it's dried, I'll wash it completely. Sometimes with vinegar. I put a little vinegar in the last rinse, just to seal up the pores, whatever is left. I don't know. I heard that years ago that putting vinegar in the water is good for the last one. So that's what I'm probably gonna do. But yeah, I'm just moving along with it. That's how your floor is supposed to look.